Hey, good morning, everybody. So today, I'm gonna be going with Ariana and Evan's Asian Plum. This is one of my favorites from Pete. Yeah, really nice. I think I don't know if he redid the scent in the soap, or if he, maybe like the new base that he did. This was in I think the reformulation, the one right before Kaizen, but I'm not too sure if he changed the notes or changed the percentages of the oil blend or something, but this went from being a little bit more spicy to definitely like kind of more plummy, which is nice. I'm gonna get loading here. This is my Turn and Shave Deranged Donkey Pine Cone, and this has his 28 millimeter. This is the V1 tip, I think, the OG tip. Still super jelly, not quite as jelly as the V4s, but yeah, these are really nice. This brush is sick though. Probably one of the coolest brushes I own. So this is a pine cone in resin, and then the way it just comes out is phenomenal. So I'm gonna get loading. But yeah, as I was saying with the scent, it kind of matches the aftershave splash a little bit more, and I really like the splash. I really love this scent in general. I actually have like the full-on trifecta, so soap, splash, and EDP. But yeah, just gonna get loading. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, I had some work yesterday. Thinking about not working weekends, but I didn't fly on Monday, so I just thought I'd get a flight in. Yeah, that's a nice, healthy load right there. So I'm pretty excited. I have some Asano stamped Mikawa Shiro Nagra coming in. I don't exactly know what the Asano stamping means. I think it's just for like proof that they're legit. And I'm no honing savant, obviously. But I know Mikawa Nagra are quite good, and I'm really excited to try them out. So, and speaking of which, I am using the same razors yesterday. I wasn't too happy with the edge that I had on there. It was okay. I mean, shave went fine, but I thought I could do better, you know? So I put the razor back on the stones, went with a different method. So instead of using the provided Nagra, I actually did buy a Tomo Nagra from Keith as well. And so I used that one, and then I just slurried it right off my stone. And interesting, like normally when I slurry that Nagra, I get kind of a whiter slurry, but today, since I went straight off the stone, I think it picked up a little bit of the stone too, so I got kind of a tan-ish, kind of a lighter yellow, so kind of a mix of the stone, my Nakayama, and the Tomo. So interested to try this one out. I raised a sort of thick slurry, and then tried to keep it to a relatively good milky state for a while, and then I just kept diluting it And then at the very end, I went with running water. So, interested to try this one out. Kind of playing around with my techniques. And this Tomo is bigger than the one that was provided for me, so if this one works out well, then that's probably what I'll be going with, because I can use it for a little bit longer, which is nice. Yeah, this leather's looking really nice already. So like I said, like if you're not able to pick up Kaizen, his current base that the rest of his soaps are in is just absolutely sick. I mean, like, Kaizen is better, but like I said in my previous video, this isn't an obsolete base because of this, you know? It's not like Kaizen came out and you know, your soap loses slickness and latherability, so okay, I'll call this good. Got a little messy. Oh, and then I also tried using the suede side of my strap, so I don't really know how that is gonna affect my razor. I really don't know enough about like the different materials for stropping. All I know is I really love shell cordovan, which is what the Nakayama is made out of. Or Kanayama, excuse me. Too many similar words right there. But anyway, razor again, same thing as yesterday. If you're not familiar with it, this is a 9/8 plus near wedge Max Sprecher barber's notch, slight smile. Got the blue Power scales, which look absolutely magnificent, and gold lip inlay in the tang and spine. So here we go, new edge. Hopefully I don't have to go grab a different razor. Feeling pretty good though. Yeah, it's doing work, so this might be the new way to go. And like I said, I would like it more because I have a bigger chunk of this Nagura. And there is something like really nice about honing. Kind of like Corey said in his video, there's something very zen about it. I had kind of a bad attitude about honing at first because I wasn't getting it as fast as I'd liked, especially because I was dumb and just went straight to JNats, which just have a little bit more of a learning curve than synthetics do, at least from what I understand. You do have to learn your stone you know, because not every, well, not every stone, or actually pretty much no two stones are gonna be the same. Kind of like natural hair brushes, you know, like you hear things about batches of natural hair brushes where some are jelly, some are not, some are scrubby, or you know, some are scrubbier than others. Like they have relatively the same properties, but slight variation. That's gonna be the same thing with natural stones. You know, what I do on my Nakayama Asagi is gonna be a little bit different from what you do on your Nakayama Asagi. You know, like we might go through the same Nagura progressions and stuff, but when you finish, it might be better for you to go like 10 laps on still water, or maybe like just use a very diluted slurry, or like I'm testing out, like going with running water. So like it's a little different for everyone. That's what makes honing kind of hard, you know. A lot of variation. Still doing pretty good. Yep. A little bit happier with this edge. Very nice. Oh yeah. This soap is awesome stuff. Yeah, it feels like I should be able to clean up on the last pass right here. Sorry if I'm not talking quite as much. I'm really trying to focus on how the blade feels, you know, any kind of resistance or tugging going on. Like I'm really trying to pay attention to that. I'd really like to try and get my honing like down as much as possible. I'm really not looking to be like, you know, a Dr. Matt or a Stallion or a GS6 gun who makes some fantastic honing videos as well, or like Keith Johnson, who I bought pretty much my my entire stone collection from as of this moment. So my Nakayama and my Mikawa Nagura are both coming from Tomo Nagura, his site on Etsy. So if you're in the market for a stone, his prices, he is on the pricier side, but Keith does a fantastic job of choosing stones. He really verifies, you know, that they're legit. I think, if I remember correctly, I think he learned Japanese so he could read stamps. Like, the guy is committed. So, yeah, if you're in the market for stones, definitely check him out. And that's going to be one word, Tomo Nagura. Capital T, capital N. I'll try and link his Etsy store in the description for those interested. Yeah, this is feeling like a much better edge, so it feels like this Tomo might be the one to play around with a little bit more. Yeah, really nice. So the reason that I come in like kind of on a cross grainy type stroke, I try to come in at like more of an angle. So instead of here, like a cross grain, I come in here. And that's because my mustache area kind of grows a little bit, kind of follows the way my lip is. So it grows at like a slightly downwardish angle. Boom. Very nice. So that is it. Yeah, pretty nice. Still could use just a little bit of work. My edges always come out pretty smooth, but they tend to just lack a little bit in the sharpness area sometimes. This one's good. Came out really clean. It's just I'd like to get right underneath my chin just a little bit smoother. But aside from that, really nice. And what I mean by a little bit smoother is when I'm doing my against the grain pass right there, I just like it to kind of move just a little bit nicer. But yeah, really good. Edge felt nice. Like my edges as usual. Like no really bitiness to it. Just really smooth. But yeah, I could just use maybe a tad bit more in the sharpness category. Matching splash, as always for the most part. I feel like I shouldn't even bother showing the splash unless I'm using something not matching, which is pretty rare. Can't think of very many soaps I don't have a matching splash for, aside from grooming department because they don't have any, and Adagio. But aside from that, I think I have a splash for pretty much all my soaps. So yeah, excellent shave. And Peter's aftershave is always nice. So yeah, great shave. And yeah, looking forward to getting all my stuff. Hopefully my so the date range that my Mikawa Nagura could come in is anywhere between, I think, like the very end of May. It's at like May 29th to June 5th. So I'm hoping it's not June 5th. But anyway, hopefully I get those soon. I'll probably do a honing video when I get them in, just to kind of play with them and see what's up. But anyway, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See ya.